right now is the worst time to be a young parent. Like, I'm talking anywhere from the age of like 26 to younger than that. You know, people nowadays, kids are having kids. It's ridiculous, the world that we live in. But it sucks right now. It has to suck being a young parent, especially if you have no sort of support or foundation to kind of like help with anything. Like, you're almost screwed, given how wages kind of aren't keeping up with inflation. Prices are super high. Groceries is expensive, right? Just getting food. And then if you have a little one, like if you're raising a baby or a toddler and you still have to have diapers and for baby formula, all that stuff is super expensive. And depending on where you are, they still have baby formula shortages. And not a lot of people are talking about that because, you know, not everywhere has that shortage problem. However, depending, like if you live in a less densely populated area, you may find yourself out there, you know, struggling to find baby formula if you need it. But it's ridiculous. Like, definitely, if you're out there and you're raising a family right now and you're around my age, I got to give you a salute, because, man, you're a strong individual. And you're probably not giving yourself enough credit. Like, seriously, because it's got to be tough out there. Because a lot of people are having a hard time just surviving on their own. So imagine having a family or a little kid or kids that you had to raise too. Oh man, gosh, I can only imagine the stress. You know, you're probably working more than one job, or if not that, then both you and your other loved one are working. Like, both parents in the household already, it's just destroying the nuclear family, which is super important in, you know, the development of every human's life. You know, the experiences you have as a child greatly determine, you know, who you are going to be and who you'll become as you become an adult. So all that stuff is important. So when you have the nuclear family, you know, a strong family dynamic being broken down but like that, both parents being completely occupied and not enough attention to be able to raise and nurture your child, things just get really reckless really quick. So like I said, it's definitely got to be tough out there. However, that doesn't mean you should give up. You got to stay strong and just make sure that you continue to provide, and if you can, you have to invest in yourself and find some sort of skill or something you're good at and monetize off of it as soon as possible. It doesn't take that long. Think about it, right? You have a kid. That right there is already a pretty big market. Think of something that you would have or you wish that was available that would make being a parent easier, and start off there. You know, maybe you can write child books, right? Little books for little kids in different languages. Or maybe you could just, if you're good at art, you can make your own books. You don't have to use like AI or something to make the books. You can, you know, write your own books, do the art and everything, and have, you know, do children's books. Figure out something like that. Like I said, that would work really good if you're a parent. You could figure out different things that would make being a parent easier, realistically. Yeah, no, I don't have kids, so I'm definitely saving myself on that. I really don't want to have kids right now, given that the state of the world is literally like in shambles. Like, there's talks of war, you know, we have pandemics going around, lockdowns, the economy's not in the greatest situation. Like, it's everything's just not right now to have kids. The stars are not aligned to have children in my eyes. Maybe in the future things might change, which is really bad, because if you have a lot of the younger population thinking about not having children, that is not good. However, there are people out there still having kids, you know, people, like I said, that are chugging through the struggle, or hopefully not everybody's struggling when it comes to being a young parent. I would hope that you guys have some sort of foundation or support system to fall back on. But for those of you that don't have, you know, supporting families, or, you know, you're co-parenting, man, just try to thumb it through. Not to mention, if you're on child support, if you got child support, you're going through it. It's crazy how many stories I hear about people like on their child support and how much they get taken out, or how much they owe, or just all the headache that comes with that whole dilemma. And I'm glad that I'm not in a situation like that. But for people that are, man, just stick it through. Hopefully you don't still got the whole 18 years left, but at the end of the day, you should think about it, because you're supporting your kid. So, you know, that should help it get by, I would hope. Yeah, but no, seriously, if you're out there raising a family and you're young, just do something. You know, invest in yourself, get some skills up, get some certifications up, and you'll make it through. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and just keep your head straight, walk the straight and narrow, and eventually, you know what? Your child or children will be proud of you. So hold through, keep it chugging, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.